Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back here on the channel. Why is the game volume so low? There we go. That's better. Back here on the main channel with some more gold mining simulator. It's digging time. We're gonna try to fill this plant up today. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. We ran 5 or 6 buckets through this, and it's just at 2%. Let's go turn our water on. And it doesn't look like we need the big pump for this at all. We can just do this. Now I'm assuming, which assumptions, you know, we know how that goes. Assuming that we have to, how do I turn the conveyor belt on again? Cabin, drive, next, backpack, throttle. Oh, we need to be in operator mode. Okay, show controls, belt on off G. Okay, that's the one. We want the belt on. Everything else can stay off, I think, is fine. Let's go jump in here and make some gold, hopefully. I don't even know what I was saying before. Why is my mic popping so much? Gee, Elgato, seriously, you have to give me an update to Wavelink that makes sense, because this is getting silly. Alright, let's go camera mode. Yeah, so I don't know what it's doing. It's a software issue as far as I can tell, because updating to the new one breaks my game sound, leaving it on the old ones, my mic pops. I don't know, guys. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. I've tried. But it's got to be a software thing. So hopefully Elgato will get on their Wavelink software updates at some point. That'd be great. We're gonna actually update to the new version without losing game audio. Fantastic. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what I was saying before. Oh my God, why? It didn't do this all Friday night. Didn't pop one time. Now it's popping all over the place. I don't get it. I don't get it. I wonder if it's a USB motherboard thing, whatever. I mean, you guys can clearly hear that, I'm sure. I apologize. We're gonna suffer through it anyway. And, continue on with our gold mining. Hope everybody's doing well. Good to see you. If you're watching later on YouTube, you can like, subscribe, become a member, all that kind of stuff. Hit the join button, whatever you want to do. If you just want to hang out, that's fine. If you're on Twitch, what's up, guys? How's it going? Bob Salama, how's it going? Good to see you. Crystal over on YouTube, appreciate you joining. 3 point. We're finding all kinds of nuggets. We are on easy mode though. We do have to keep that in mind. Easy mode is going to be a lot different. Actually, you know what? I hear it popping without me even talking. It may not be... Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. Just saving. It may not be my mic at all. It may be... Well, no, because my headphones are plugged into my mic. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, I don't know what it is, guys. I don't know what it is. Cloud for days. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated over on Twitch. Missed yesterday's stream. Sad I couldn't catch it. No, it's all good. It's all good. Things happen. Things happen. Lots of days I haven't streamed that I wanted to, just didn't make it. So again, I'm trying to, what we're doing with this, I mean, seriously, it's just it's so annoying. What I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to clean out an area right here where that got to sit, right? So we can back up some more. So we're going to go down a little further here, as much as we can anyway. Get this little bit in there. We'll come back around, get some more. There we go. All right, let's reach over and start getting more out of this. We want to utilize the new conveyor belt as well. I'll catch up on a VOD later. Yeah, no problem. I appreciate you. You set up the orange bees the easiest way I've seen yet. I mean, I haven't watched anybody's gameplay of it, so I just put it together like I thought it went. I put it together like I thought it went in there, Bob. Don't forget to use the thumb if you're on YouTube. Yeah, that's true. Oh, you're talking about this thumb. You're talking about that thumb. That's a good point. I probably should do that more. Probably should use that more, I guess. But you know what? You can hit the thumbs up on YouTube as well. For Lane, it is Gold Mining Simulator, the title for reference. It's time to move my camera here. We're now to the point where I can't see the bucket anymore. .45 ounce nugget. That's pretty good. Pretty decent. From the US. Well, welcome. I think I dropped half that on the ground. I imagine our mats are not even close to full yet. We'll go ahead and finish cleaning out this little area, and then we'll run and check everything, see how it's doing. Well, I appreciate the support from Indonesia. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. What's up, Sarge? How's it going? Sorry I'm late getting on. Oh, we just started about 5 minutes ago on YouTube, probably. You're good. That whole stream filled up 2%. Not sure how much further it's gone up. I'm not either. I'm curious to know, though. Lots of snow, about 3 feet worth. Wow. Yeah, I don't think I've ever even seen 3 feet of snow. Celtic Moon, how's it going? Good to see you. Have a dad joke for you. Throw it out there. We like dad jokes. Windy and cold right now. Oh, I bet. Yeah. It's nice here today for once. It is 68, but it's cloudy. Wish it was sunny out today. This has been a really cool, I guess late fall, early winter here. Like there were several nights we were pretty close to the record lows. All right, we got us a nice little area cleared out. Let's get a little more right here by the tracks, probably. I think that's pretty good. We got a little area cleared out for our conveyor belt to sit in. Let's just cut everything off right there. We'll let this run. We're at 6%. Man, we can run this thing for a long, long time. Bro, how did this bot get in my Twitch channel? Get out of here. I don't know how bots even got in here. Supposed to be down 24 tomorrow night? I mean, it was like 24 here 2 nights ago. And then we've had 60-degree days the last couple days. It's been nice. Let's see. Where's that at right now? 31? No, that's that. Oh, that's empty. Okay, so we can go cut the belt off on this guy. And the plant looks like there's nothing left in it, so we can cut that off too. And we're only at 6% across the board there. It's crazy. All right, let's see if we can get our, that may not be far enough back. I'm just looking at this. May have to get this guy in place and then, wait, why is that? That's supposed to change the... There we go. I wanted this view. How do you know you're eating rich food? Because it runs through you. That is definitely a dad joke. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. I may have to come back some more with this part. Let's do this. Let's trade. Those 2 different machines, like the Conveyor and the Frank? Yes, they are 2 different machines. So this is a the actual built version of it. The Frankenstein is something that one of the miners built. Up, go. Let's go like this, probably, I guess. Yeah, it's got a hopper on it. But that one over there has a hopper, but it's more just the belt itself. So, like, the belt can fill up, but this actually has a hopper. So, it is pretty neat, though. May get stuck right here. Hopefully not. Yeah, the Cordylus. So Dave Turin on one of his shows after Gold Rush had this setup, I do believe. He had the Cordylus, and then he had, well, I don't know what it was called, but very similar to the Cordylus anyway. And then he had what equivalent, I guess, would be to the Orange Beast. It was just a massive, massive shaker. With lots of sluice boxes. This is the, dang it. Not the button I wanted. Alright, that's as much as I can extend the belt, so... Or fold the belt. I can't bring the belt in anymore, I guess I should say. Get turned all the way around here. Oh yeah, there was some crazy big wash plants on the show, though. I'm trying to get turned so I can get this thing backed in here. I want to get this backed in. I don't want to get the Frankenstein moved around in place, too. I don't want to get this thing started downhill here. This is a really deep mine, so... Probably close enough for now. Let's go move Frankenstein around. Looks like I just need to bring it out just slightly, huh? Actually, let me bring this down some. Okay. Go move Frankenstein over just slightly. Salmon, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate it. What's up, Ethan? How's it going, buddy? That's not the one I wanted. Let's go driver mode. Yeah, Sarge, there's people on Twitch and people on YouTube both. Oh, raise this thing up. I forgot. Raise WNS. There we go. Oh, yeah, okay. Definitely works. This thing swings quick, though, doesn't it? Jeez. All right, let's back up here. I may have to adjust one more time slightly here, just to get it swung over in position. Looks like that's going to be far enough out, though. Is that actually over? Am I too far? I'm too far. Okay. I got to come out some more, it looks like. Wait, why is that running dirt? Should just be lowering. Oh, it is, but it's... Oh, that's strange. Okay. Gotta back up some more. The back of this thing was hitting the ground, so... Switch to that. Raise it up. Right there should be pretty close. I'm going to go ahead and drive forward a little bit, though. Stop moving. Just walking all over the place here. There we go. Okay. There we go. We can leave the engine off and just run the belt, apparently. I didn't know that. So, what's up, battery? How's it going, buddy? Alright, now... looks like we just need to back up a little more with this thing. Can we do that? I think we can. Alright, let's go 9. Beautiful. That's right where we need it. Alright, what's the belt function now? On off is H. And we can run the belt without running the engine. Alright, now we got that in place. Go cut everything back on. And run some more dirt. Yeah, Sarge, you also, it looks like you're also on the, oh, you were on the short feed, it looks like. Now you're on the mainstream, yeah. I was about to say, if you're on the main as well, then, or on the shorts as well, you might not see anybody else chatting. All right. Let's move this guy around here. There we go. Get up here. Make me want to play this again. I'll tell you what. I've been pleasantly surprised at the updates. Honestly, like I didn't think I would like the. I was like, man, Gold Rush is pretty much dead. There's no point. And then they changed it to Gold Mining Sim. They've done a bunch of updates. Like I'm pretty happy with it now. Though that's not what I needed to do. All right, let's just get right here next to this thing. Start dumping some dirt, shall we? How much this hopper holds? Oh, it holds a bunch. Okay. If we're actually dropping in there or not. Just kind of waiting to see. We are. Right on. Sweet. Get some first-person action going here, shall we? Yeah, this feels. And I feel like we're a ways away. I feel like we're so far away from the bucket. This thing is so big. Jeez, man. Yeah, skipping the mobile wash plants altogether. Dollar mode, it does that. Again, though, once we get the gold clean out stuff we need, we're taking it out of dollar mode, and our goal is to have 3 plants running up here with Frankensteins just stretched all over the claim. I don't know if that's actually possible. We may have to just move 1 plant around. Or maybe have 2 running at the very least, do a tier 5 and then a tier 6. So this is the tier 6 plant. Maybe do the tier 5 plant with the tier 6, see if we can make that happen at some point. That'd be fun. I'm sure for vertical though, this is fantastic. Also, give me just a second. Got to take that off. Put those on. Go. Oh, got stuck. Stuck in the dirt. There we go. Yeah, for the longest I was like, yeah, there's no point in playing Gold Rush anymore. And then updates started happening, right? Which is good. We like updates. Everybody may have a different experience with them, but you still can't find the server? Did you just type in the search bar outhouse? Like, I don't think anybody else has had an issue finding the server, unless it's just not running today, which would be weird, I think. I feel like, oh, what happened to my dirt? I feel like somebody would have let me know if it wasn't working properly today. Crystal said it's running. Yeah, that's what I figured. I figured you would have let me know if it wasn't on today. Well, also, I didn't get the mods added, did I? Yeah. I went to bed early last night. For some reason. Typically, I'm up to like 1:30, 2 o'clock. I was in bed by midnight last night, which is unusual. We turn both we turn all this on over here. Also, I haven't seen anything about oh, you know what we didn't turn on was this. Is that full? It's 76%. Okay. We forgot to actually start the shaker, guys. It's 78%. Let's say I haven't seen anything about nuggets in a while, which is strange. I knew something was up. Now we're running. Now we're running. Not a big deal. Now we're catching nuggets. You were on till like 11:30? Okay. Yeah, typically I'll wait till like 12:30, 1 o'clock to do it because nobody's usually on by then, so. Or I just do it on the weekends. But yeah, I'll try to get it done tonight. I may do it after this stream, actually. It won't take but a second. Add the mods, update the other ones. Guys, we're up to 100 ounces and just found nuggets. Trying to get to bed around 10:30, 11 at the latest. Yeah, a good sleep pattern is definitely good. I don't have one of those though. Well, you're gonna be rich. I hope so. I mean, 107 ounces of gold's pretty good, I would say. I mean, this is better than the Hoffmans did their first, what, 3 years? And this conveyor belt setup is super cool, man. No dump trucks. Just digging with the excavator the whole time. Oh, we're doing on fuel. Yeah, we're about half a tank. We're good. Let's get some top-down view real quick, shall we? Can't see how much is actually in the plant right now, but I think right here is at 63. Can't quite get to that little bit out there. That's all right though. .9 ounce. It's way more convenient, yeah. Way more convenient. Try this view for a bit. As of December 10th, 2024, 107 ounces of gold is worth $2,820 based on the current spot price of gold, which is $26.47 per ounce. That's crazy. Yeah, almost $3,000 an ounce is wild. Like, I remember when gold was the price that it is in the game right here, $1,100, $1,200 bucks. Could you imagine the price of gold if we actually went back to the gold standard for the dollar? Think about that for a second. Which, in my opinion, we never should have got off the gold standard, but that's just my opinion. Been trying to get, oh no, sorry, I read that one. What was it? Oh, just try to shoot me a message and I'll get off whenever you want to add the mods. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, like I said, just after the stream sometime. I don't have anywhere to run today, so starting a little late doesn't really hurt anything. I'm gonna still try to go a pretty good little while here. Take a short break between this stream and the Farm Sim stream today. Oh, that is full. Make sure all the lights are off. Yeah, that thing is slap full. Let's go check our plant over here. We're making some serious dents in this, though. This is going good. We were up to 10%, and we cannot keep dirt in this thing. Like, we can't put dirt in here fast enough. Oh, fell off. Try it again. Fell off again. I'm trying to just see what the number up top there is, but there's no good angle. Well, it looks like it's just at 0. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, it's just going to take a while to fill this thing up. I'm curious about our first clean out. See how it goes. How old am I? I remember gold at $35 an ounce. Bob, don't you wish you'd have bought $1,000 worth of gold then? What a wild concept. Long-term investments. All right, let's get back after it here. Got to start cleaning up this this side right here so we can come back some more, I guess. What's it looking like right here by it? Let's get down in here. For Bitcoin at 1,500, dude, yeah, right? Yep, a good friend of mine, which you guys probably know, he used to be around the channel quite a bit a long time ago. Some of you will know, some of you won't. Actually, most of you won't. Bob will remember him. Couldn't have started this whole journey without him, I'm gonna be honest. He told me in like 2013 to buy Ethereum, and I had no idea what he was talking about. I didn't understand internet magic, digital money, so I didn't. But I think it was like 30 or 40 bucks per at the time, and now it's at like 4,000. So, oh me. No one did at the time. Exactly. But yeah, you know, we learn, I guess. As far as technology goes, we're late, but we're still early, I think. I think technology is going to advance a long way. I don't know about, this isn't financial advice, I don't know about Bitcoin and all that, but as technology goes, though, I think we're still in the very early stages of tech. So, and we're all regretting it, right? Every one of us. Bob knows. Big Pace, yeah. Yeah, Big Pace is like, dude, you got to look at Ethereum. I'm like, I don't know what that is. I have no idea what you're talking about. The one that kills you is not investing in Apple when they had their IPO. Man, that would be killer, wouldn't it? Lieutenant Dan said I didn't have to worry about money no more. He invested our money in some kind of fruit company. 11.79 nugget. That is massive. Yeah, so my dad had a chance to buy into Walmart and didn't. He told me later he regretted that decision. And I can't remember what he said it was, but it was minimal. It was minimal. Like 50 cents or something a share when he had the chance to buy into it. I want that little bit right there that's on the ground, but I keep missing it. Oh, did it again. Hang on, let's get it. Pick up? What are you doing? Oh my God, pick the bucket up. There we go. Oh, we got it, okay. At least you get to do things in this, do things right in this game. That's true, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really dwell on it, you know. It's like coulda, shoulda, woulda, didn't know anything about it. Coulda lost your house, you know. Just because you could have doesn't mean that it was always going to work out. It might have not worked out, and then, you know, then where would you be? Go this way. There we go. I'm trying to get to this right here. It's a little bit that's just on the ground. I just want to rip it up. That's all I want to do with it. There we go. I think we got rid of it that time. All but just a little bit. Won't matter though. Alright, let's switch back to driving. Yeah, we can sit here and run this plant for hours, and it would never even matter. I'm pretty close to the tracks there. Doesn't pay dirt in the game disappear if it hits dug up ground? Yeah, so if we... like right now, we go look at this over here. Like, this is our border for our claim, I think, somewhere right in this area anyway. Yeah, so like this right here, we may actually be losing some of this. You see how that's hitting right there? We might actually be losing a little bit of that. Let's see if we can oh, can I not do it with the conveyor? I don't think I can do it with the conveyor on. Hang on. What's the button? Yeah, there we go. I can't do it with the conveyor on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you see how much of that is, we want that like right there, right? We want it on the belt. And I don't think I was on the belt completely before. Let's go conveyor mode back on now. Yeah, you see how much more that's hitting now? We might have actually been losing dirt the whole time. It's like some of it was falling on the ground before, and it just disappears. You're right, yeah. Gotta make sure our plant's still running good up here. It looks like it's all going in there. Yeah, we're good up there, it looks like. Oh, we finally got a little color on the mats, guys. We're at 14% after all of this. Fuel is getting low on about everything, though. Yeah, we're like 31% here, but we're at like 11%, 10% here, 19%. How much is on the big boy? 28. Okay. 31. Where our excavator is sitting right on the edge. I guess it's really not. We got some pretty wide tracks up here. And this guy right here should be... Yeah, we're good. We're good on fuel on this guy for a while, I think. Probably for quite some time, even. Much better. I feel like we're getting whole buckets in there now, which is good. On Steam, it would be called Gold Simulator. What's that track hanging over? It's not bad. I'm not going to dig any more underneath me, though. I'll say that. We're going to dig off to the sides. Yeah, on Steam, this is called Gold Mining Simulator now. It used to be called Gold Rush, the game. Now it's called Gold Mining Sim because different devs took it over. They let the licensing go for Gold Rush, which is a smart move, in my opinion. They probably were paying a pretty good penny for the licensing for the name. To letting it go, smart move. Invest some money back into the development of Gold Mining Simulator 2 and to the improvements of this game, the DLCs and whatnot, which I'm sure are helping pay for Gold Mining Simulator 2. But yeah, it used to be called Gold Rush the game, of course. Now they just different devs took it over, changed it to Gold Mining Simulator. It still operates the same, it still feels the same, but at least they're updating, you know. They're updating the game and coming out with some DLC. They've got a second one planned with multiplayer. Like, I think the new devs are doing a fantastic job. The very last update for House Flipper 1 / DLC is dropped for House Flipper 1. Wow. I'm surprised they're still doing DLC and stuff for that game, considering House Flipper 2's out and been out for a while now. Go. I can't believe we were only at 14% over there. That's crazy. Just time to change my view again here. Except I don't like that. Let's go like this. You think they'll be putting in the Mega Tonka mining trucks in the game? I don't think they're going to do anything branded, but I think we're going to have some big machinery in the second one, yeah. 9.26, very nice. Yeah, I think we're going to have some big machinery in the second one. I think this is a test run. I think everything they're doing for DLC now is probably like a test run for the size of the machinery they can get away with, stuff like that, honestly. Even though the next one, Gold Mining Sim 2, is going to be built on Unreal 5. Not that you know, makes it automatically going to be a good game or anything. Just it's going to be on the updated graphics engine, which I think is well needed. There's a moth flying around. I was wondering what that was. Moth flying around in my room. Warm enough, all the bugs are waking up a little bit. Machinery is 5 or 10 stories high. Wow, that's impressive. Yeah, I've never even seen an excavator, the one I'm using right now, this size in real life. The other ones, yes, but not this one. This is a monster of an excavator. They could clear 2,000 yards of soil. That's incredible. I guess it's still making the money until now. Yeah, I mean, I think it's important for. I mean, they're a new dev team, right? So I don't know what kind of capital they came into this with. I think it's important for them to kind of rebuild the reputation of the game, show that they're actively trying to work on it, which they have done. I've got no issues whatsoever with what the new dev team has done so far, whether it be charging for DLC or whatever. I think it's great. I think it's needed for them to build some capital back up to start working on a game that people wanted from the beginning, which was a multiplayer gold mining sim, right? And they're doing that. So I don't mind buying the DLC. I don't mind recommending this DLC for other people to buy. Like, I'll recommend it. I'm not telling you have to go get it or you should or whatever. If you do, it's your choice. But would I approve it? Yes. Yeah, I don't think it's a waste of money by any means. I think this is a great DLC, and again, I think it just further supports the devs. So I have no problem if people say, hey, should I buy this DLC? Yeah, I think so. Is it worth it? I think so. Yeah, Obeyed. Yeah, exactly. $6 for this DLC is honestly great. It really is. You get a whole new claim that is massive. You get a massive wash plant. You get a massive excavator. You get a new conveyor belt. Like, it doesn't seem like much, but I haven't even put a dent in this claim, and I'm probably barely past 17% on filling up the wash plant for all of this dirt I've already dug. For reference, the old Arnold plant would be full by now. At least once, maybe twice. That's how big this machine is. Like, the plant and everything. Like, it's a great DLC. It may be one of the best ones they've done to date, in my opinion. But again, not telling you to buy anything. But if you ask me if I approve of it, yes, I approve of it. 100% I do. I can buy stuff and within 30 minutes go, I'm a big boy now as I get into my excavator. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. Did you ever do that vid for the farm stick? I did not, Bob. But I have been writing down different ideas on the way to lay things out. So I am still working on it, but I got to figure out kind of the best way to put it together. I don't know exactly how I want to film it just yet, but I have been working on it. Yeah, not actively working on the video, but working on. It's a concept of an idea. That seems to be a thing these days. It's a concept of an idea. I totally support the new guys of Code Horizons working on the game. I do own the DLC just to support them. They need it now more than ever. Yeah, exactly. And again, man, like, I can't think of too many games, Farm Sim, Rocket League, Trials, Gold Mining Simulator, Dinkum, Medieval Dynasty, Farmer's Dynasty. That's really about it. Of all the games that I've played and all the games that I've played over my lifetime, those are the games I can think of, just right off the rip, that I could still sit here and play and not be completely just tired of it. I mean, I may take a break and come back to it in 6 months, but I can come back to it. That's the thing, right? Most other games that I've played, when I'm done with them, I'm done with them. But all these games I just listed can definitely come back to later. You definitely get your money's worth. If you look at price per hour spent or price per enjoyment per hour or whatever, this game is, for me, it's in the top 10 for sure. Wait, what DLC? Yeah. Didn't even know there was a, where mine is right now. Hate moving? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I understand, Bob. The Orange Beast, look at the Steam page right now. Wait, how much did I pay for it? I paid $6.99 for it, I thought. Hang on. Let me go to the DLC page. $6.29. What am I missing here? Is it going up in price? Mine says $6.99 regular though. $6.99 USD. But yeah, it says $6.99 regular. It's on sale right now for $6.29 regular. $6.29 USD for the Orange Beast. $13.7 ounce, 7-8 ounce gold nugget. Jeez. I read that as 8. Thin gray text. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Well, I mean, that does a line through it too, so it could very easily be an 8 instead of a 6. Yeah. Yeah, no, I got you. But yeah, still, it is on sale. It may not be a huge discount, but if you're trying to buy a game and you're on a limited budget, you know, or about trying to buy some DLC, then any discount's a good discount in my opinion. Well, yeah, I need to change my whole camera view to see this side. We'll have to move in a minute, I think. I like gold. I need to get my notifications set up for this scene. This is my YouTube scene, and I currently don't have my Twitch stuff set up on here, but we will still throw some plungers at you. I just have to flip between my scenes there. There we go. Throw some plungers in chat for 200 bits. Every little bit counts. I appreciate you so much. Appreciated. Or just have someone that has Mr. Krabs money to give out. Exactly, yeah. 200 biddies. Appreciate you. Yeah, I meant to do it over the weekend. And the weekends for me is like, I'm on the computer a bit, but I'm not really on the computer. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not actually stressing over what I'm getting done. I did edit and upload Dinkum and get it going Friday night for the members on the PixelDeucePlays channel, so they can have access to it early. But really wasn't doing a whole lot this weekend. I wasn't really around on Saturday, so yeah, I gotta get that done. Some more things to think about. I gotta get finished up. Seen me on this AM? I mean, I think I went to bed at like 12:30, Bob. Like Miss Deuce was still awake when I went to bed. live your life. Oh, that's all I'm doing. Yeah, I don't stress about it anymore. Like I used to be stressed out all the time, like all the time. Like, oh man, I missed a video or I missed a stream, and it's like, does it really matter? No. You know, unless I just quit streaming for like 6 months, I don't really see the issue. I miss a day or two here and there. Still can't get to that side. We're going to keep going over here, I think. Which is okay. We need to clear this side out too. I mean, we're eventually going to get this whole claim done, I think, so. But yeah, I used to stress out bad about it. Now I don't care. I don't like missing streams because I feel like members and subscribers. You know, I feel like your money is valuable and your time is valuable, and people that spend the money to support the channel first and foremost. You know, like you do that, and then I just don't stream for 3 weeks or something. Is, you know, I don't know. I think about that kind of stuff. But also, people's time is valuable. Like, my time is way more valuable than $2 a month or $5 a month. You can't get your time back, but you can make another $5. You know, you can make another $1.99. But you can't get your time back. So, you know, I feel like people that may not be paid members of the channel, but that do spend their time watching and enjoy being here, I feel like for them, it's just as much, if not more, disheartening for me not to put out content for those people too that enjoy being here watching videos. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe most content creators don't feel that way. Maybe to them it's all about the money. But for me, it's the people that choose to spend their time here watching the channel. I think it's important to try to stay as consistent as possible. But like I said, I miss days. I'm human. I got other stuff going on in my life too, you know. It was like 9 your time this morning. Oh, this morning, yeah. I was on this morning. I was up and moving by about 7 o'clock, I guess. Of course, I was up about the same time yesterday. I just wasn't. My brain didn't wake up till about 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, though. Only slept about probably 3 hours Sunday night to Monday. Gotta remember to use that thumb. I mean, do we just dig until something runs out of fuel, guys? Does that seem reasonable? That seems reasonable to me. Oh, hang on. Speaking of things outside gaming. Be right back. All right, we back. Sorry about that. What were we talking about? I just dumped half of that out backwards, I think. What's up, Millard? How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. What were they saying yesterday for the plow to use to get rid of the circles in the field? Yeah, supposedly the hail damage or the tornado damage in Farm Sim 25 can be, you can fix that up by using the plow. But Crystal, you said you used the plow and the cultivator, neither one of them got rid of it. So maybe it's just a glitch in multiplayer, so. It's possible. I enjoy being here and over on YouTube, don't get me wrong, but as I mentioned, I don't think it's fair to dedicate all of your time on weekends to the channel and just sitting in front of the monitor 24/7. I mean, yeah, no, absolutely. Honestly, for the since COVID, when COVID started, everything shut down. We didn't have any shows for like 8 months, and by then we had changed our household schedule up completely, so I didn't go back to work until 2022, like August of 22. So I just sat at this desk for like a year and a half straight, and I don't really have any hobbies outside of this, or I didn't. So a month ago, I guess, a month and a half ago, which I haven't ridden in about 3 weeks now, or 2 weeks because it's been so cold. But I bought me another BMX bike. I used to ride BMX in my late teens and then all through my 20s. And it sounds silly, right? You know, old people riding whatever. But it's fantastic exercise. And it's a lot of fun. And it's mentally clearing because I get to get out of the house, I get to go ride, enjoy myself, push myself a little bit. And, you know, it's been great. It's been honestly great for mental clarity. So, but yeah, I'm actually in a better place now than I think I have been in a while. Because like I said, gaming was my 17.92 ounces. Wow. Yeah, gaming was my hobby until I actually started doing content. And then it became a job during COVID. So it's like, you know, what do you do for a hobby now to kind of get away from everything else? So, pick me up another bike. We dig until fuel runs out? Yeah, I mean, I guess we're gonna have to, yeah. You got your first e-bike when you were down in Florida. Nice. How do you like it? I've never ridden one. I mean, everything I've ever owned, you just pedal. So I don't know how it would actually feel. How you like it, Millard? I want to see how far over this thing's hanging. That's not too bad. It looks worse than it is. It's not too bad though. We'll keep going for now. Yeah, we're just gonna go until something runs out of fuel, I guess. It's no point in going back the camera up a little bit. There we go. I haven't rode my bike since you got a driver's license. Dude, me and Mike, you guys know Michael War that pops in from time to time. Me and him work together, but I mean, he's also one of my best friends, so it's like, Me and him, dude, used to go all over the place, street riding, go to different skate parks. We did a 3-day trip all the way to Sandusky and back and hit like 11 skate parks in 3 days. We barely slept, but it was so much fun. But we were like 21, 22 at the time, you know? So, I mean, that's in your early 20s, you can do that kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's just nice to get out and just go, you know, cruise around the skate park these days. Like, it's just fun. Like, I've never done backflips and that kind of stuff, so it's not like I'm out there doing that, but like, just getting out, hitting some ramps, cruising around the bowl, you know, nice. Not bad. I can pedal or go full throttle. I mean, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I guess especially like if you live in an area, right, where you can ride it to the store instead of taking your car, you can get a nice bike ride in and run errands. You know, like if I lived closer to town and had an e-bike to go check the post office or just, you know, run down to the store to grab an item or something, I would probably take that just because that makes sense. And even if you don't, if you like going on like 5 or 10 mile bike rides every day, an e-bike seems like it would be better. That way you don't have to worry about being stranded out there if you wear yourself out. You got it in July, you got 722 miles on it. That's crazy, dude. That's awesome, though. That's good exercise. This is research. Apparently in 2024, the biggest nugget found was 3,194 ounces. 94 kilograms. Biggest nugget ever found. I did not know they found a nugget that big this year. That is crazy. Wow. Wowza. I mean, that is nuts. Probably about to start getting under the track a little more. I guess in some places, maybe not all of it, but it's heavy. Oh, I bet it is. Yeah. Yeah, mine's a 20-inch tire BMX bike. But it weighs like 26 pounds, 27 pounds, something like that. Like it sounds heavy to be like jumping off of stuff with, but the last bike I had, I think I was 28 when I got rid of it, and it weighed like 36 pounds. So yeah, nothing to it. I threatened to take my powered wheelchair to the corner store. Still no guts? Do it. Well, I don't know. It depends on what kind of area you're in, too. You don't want to get run over by somebody. Bob flushing the 5 bits. Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated. Let me go find my bits. There we go. Throw some plungers at you. Appreciate you, man, for the 5. Bob said, out of bits now. All good, buddy. I appreciate you. He put nearly 1,000 miles on an e-bike, dude. That's fantastic. It's got to be good exercise. Even if it's an e-bike, it's still got to be good exercise. I think we're about to get to the point where we're digging under the tracks all the way around here. On this side, anyway. We get a different camera angle. Yeah, this works. This right here should be okay. Let's hop out for a second. Let's go double check. Whoa! Yeah, we're definitely definitely hanging over the edge. We're gonna start digging out on this side, I guess. Definitely hanging off the edge now. Thing moved. Looks like it's still catching all of it, but barely. Like it's moving. I don't like it. Alright, this is at 19% fuel. That's at 27. That's at 25. So it looks like our power is going to run out before anything else. The plant itself is not actually filling up. As fast as the belt's putting it in, it's running it through. But we are at 26%. We're officially over the quarter-way mark here. That's pretty good, I would say. Pretty good. I think we'll back up just ever so slightly here, so that we don't having to like walk the edge. Let's flip it into that mode. There we go. Just so we don't fall off, you know. It just makes more sense, I think. We don't want to slide off the edge here if we don't have to. Alright, let's try to fill this thing back up now. We've done plenty of sliding off the edge in Gold Rush. Let's try not to continue that trend. Use that thumb. We can keep the bucket full. You actually have to keep the thumb closed though, unlike what I just did. Almost got it. To back it up again, let's see. The previous was 156. That's crazy. The amount of gold and the size of the gold that's still being found is incredible. I'm sure it's not as easy these days to find gold. It seems like it takes a lot more effort, but the fact that nuggets that big are still being found is pretty cool. And honestly, I'm sure there's still much more out there to find. It's not like it's going away. It's not disappearing. It's just harder to get to these days. All the easy stuff was found in the early days. Oh, I didn't. Discovered in 1869 by John Deese and Richard Oates in whatever town that is that I can't pronounce. In Victoria, at a gross weight of 2520 troy ounces, 78 kilograms. That is crazy. 173 pounds. That is insane. Been playing this for about a week now. Seems like, oh, and love it. Yeah, nice. Seems like a lot of mod stuff's on PC only. I'm on console, so this isn't a mod, actually. This is just DLC for the game. Is there a way to get mods for this game? Or are you just talking about the DLC itself? The DLC should be out on console. I don't know that it is yet, but it should be at some point. You would think, anyway. Like, I would assume they want to try to maximize as much as can on profits. Mods in this game? Where? Yeah, I mean, maybe you just meant DLC. Yeah, maybe Tanner meant DLC there. Back to work time. All right, Millard, have a good one, buddy. Appreciate you dropping in, as always. Yeah, man, I think history, I'm not a big history buff, but anytime I hear something I didn't know about the past, it's always kind of cool. Like, historical timelines, I think our perspective has been altered. Right? And I don't mean that as like some conspiracy theory. I just mean like, I don't think most of us, I don't specifically, and I can't speak for everybody, but I don't think most people realize the scale of time. So I was reading a Twitter thread the other day, and it was just like things that existed at the same time. The last samurai actually died after Abraham Lincoln did. Isn't that crazy? Crazy stuff to think about. Oxford, England, the college was founded before the Aztecs ended. Like, I mean, think about that for a minute. Wild stuff, man. Well, I wasn't going to go that deep, Sarge, but yeah, absolutely. Absolutely there is. There's lots of things about history that we were never told, that we were never supposed to know if I had my guess about it. But, I mean, just on a basic level, though, just the time frame of when things happen. It's wild. DLC, my bad. I got you. Yeah, you should have access to the mini machines, and the Orange Beast DLC should be coming soon. I haven't seen them do just a PC-only DLC yet. It usually comes to Steam first because it's easier on Steam. They can just go in and update the game, where on consoles they have to... There's a lot more legwork they have to do to get it on consoles, right? So, I would think that consoles will probably get this DLC fairly soon. I hope they do. To me, this is by far the best one yet. This is by far the best DLC. On Steam, you have a workshop page on Gold Mine Sim? Oh, it's just skins and stuff. Okay, so it's not actually like different types of equipment mods. It's just skins for the stuff in the game. Okay. I don't see a problem with that. Yeah, I mean, you see, I'm playing with all the factory stuff anyway. That doesn't mean there aren't people out there that want to use the skins. I'm just saying, like, to me, the skins and stuff don't really matter. I worked at a museum with a museum curator. He took me to a warehouse and told me there's stuff in there that will never be seen by the public. I believe that. I completely believe that. I've got a bit of a conspiracy theory mindset when it comes to certain things. And I say that in the most non-paranoid, non-conspiracy theory way possible. Like, I think it's good to be questioning stuff, right? I think it's good to have that kind of, you know, well, something doesn't seem right about that, you know. Be careful of what you believe, kind of deal. But also think there's some conspiracy theories out there that are just wild, like way out there takes. I call them thought exercises because you really have to, like, you have to use 100% of your, not like IQ level, but of your own personal brain. You have to use 100% of what you have available to think about stuff like that. So to me, it's just good fun. But no, I believe you. I believe there are some things that we're just not meant to see. I saw a clip from Osmond Gold one time, and he said, isn't it funny how history is always written by the good guys? The good guys always win. He said, isn't that weird? And I thought, you know, that's true. Strange, isn't it? What's up, Gargoyle? How's it going, buddy? Like COVID, for example, it'll be taught to the next generations as one of the largest pandemics in history. I think it's insane how history is made. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Crazy stuff. I think history. So I was sitting here trying to figure out a good, way to put this. I think history is a lot like the movie The Last Samurai. People that have never seen The Last Samurai assume that Tom Cruise is a white dude playing The Last Samurai, right? And I've seen this all over social media. So if you don't believe me, just go down the rabbit hole. People believe this, right? Because they either haven't seen the movie or they didn't understand what was happening. One of the two. But it's just weird to me that that's kind of the way history has been treated, right? It's like a game of telephone. By the time it gets to us, how much truth is actually left in it? I think it's weird. I think it's weird that that's the way history works. It's like, it's a game of telephone. But it's just me, though. He showed me some of the stuff, and I was shown giant bones, 124 feet long. Oh, no, I believe... Yeah, dude, I believe it. Something that I do believe that most people probably think I am absolutely insane for is that not just one or two giant people, right? Like the dude that had, what's the disease where you grow extra large? Gigantism or whatever the actual name for it is. It was like 9 feet tall, right? I don't believe that he's the only one that's ever been that big. I think there are people that walk this earth at some point that were probably 8 or 9 feet tall. Gigantism, yeah, okay. I believe that there could have been a race of giants at some point in our history. It's not it's not unfeasible, or whatever the word would be for that. We just haven't found enough proof for it yet to say, yeah, that's possible. Right? Like before they found Göbekli Tepe, they thought that some of the oldest ruins went back like 6,000 years. Turns out Göbekli Tepe is like 25,000 years or something. So, I mean, Bankukla Tarla, same thing. Like, we just haven't found it yet, you know? People like to say that doesn't exist based on the existence or the non-existence of proof. But you can't prove a negative. But they can't prove it doesn't exist because there's no evidence that it doesn't or does. So Argyle said, all right, I guess, just got back from ultrasound. Leg does not have a clot. So either a collapsed vein or too thick of blood. That's not good, buddy. At least you ruled something out though, right? At least you ruled another thing out. That's always a good way to look at it. You're ruling stuff out, you're going in the right direction. That probably doesn't help much, but Argyle said there's tons of proof, just held back due to science was trying to separate from religion. Giants are in the Bible, so it's a taboo subject. I mean, so I've been down the Nephilim and the Anunnaki and all the rabbit holes for all of that stuff. I've been down the rabbit holes many, many times. I love the subject just because it's fun, right? It's something totally different that could have possibly been a thing in our past, which is really cool to me, right? That's fun to listen to or read about. Can we prove it? No. Can we disprove it? Not really. So I mean, to me, it's just it's fun to think about. You know, I enjoy things like that. So. When I was in Egypt with the curator, I've seen scientists showing hieroglyphics that talked about giants ruling Egypt as pharaohs. I mean, that's possible. Or as pharaohs. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not discrediting anything people say. You know, like, I wasn't there, so I don't know. People can say, oh no, they didn't do that, but I mean, like, if you weren't there, then you don't know. They could have been doing that for sure. Same with the floods. Oh, I mean, I think it's crazy that if you look back at every civilization's records, pretty much all of them, I say pretty much, the ones that had some sort of writing and kept up with things, right, have something about the Great Flood, the Younger Dryas, right? That's a thing all throughout history. Even on Göbekli Tepe's Pillar 53, it's noted that there's giant waves, right? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Even the Book of Enoch talks about it. I think that's another touchy subject that most people don't want to talk about. Is the Book of Enoch. And again, I've been down all those rabbit holes, and I don't know, you know, I don't know how true or false any of that is. I just know that it's interesting, and any and everything should be taken into consideration that's any kind of ancient text. Now, if you think about it in this context, though. In the future, is that bucket's not full. What is happening right now? Oh, we're dragging, that's what it is. There we go. Think about it in the future, somebody taking a fictional story that was written and calling that history of our current time period. Maybe, and this is just another side of the thought exercise here because I try to be fairly realistic about it. Just maybe, there was some fictional stories from the past that got presented as truth for giants and that kinds of things, right? Right? Yeah, that's possible. Technic, thank you. Appreciate it. We are doing the digging. We're just waiting on the power plant to run out of fuel, basically, at this point. That's where we're at. We have moved a lot of ground today, but we still haven't made a dent in this claim. Not even close. We're going to get like a 2 or 3, 4 or 5 hour stream in on this. Slowly making progress, though. Politicians have finally overturned CO2 as a pollutant. It's now classified as a nutrient here in Alberta. Took forever, but science won out. Dude, you cannot convince people that in the U.S. You just cannot convince them. Like, I get it. I don't want the planet to melt down either. But we have to look at, like, the actual use case of certain chemicals and certain, not chemicals, but certain makeups of different gases. Like, is too much bad? Yes. Yeah, too much is bad. Too little is also very bad. So, I don't know. I'm not a scientist. The men dressed in complete black told us we never seen nothing, and nothing happened. If we knew about it, good for us. So I've been down the actual, like, not the movie, but the actual Men in Black rabbit hole as well. It's pretty fun too. Again, if you guys just want some thought exercises and something to kind of wrap your head around, go down some of those rabbit holes. They're kind of fun. Must be a Friday night stream. It's the only time you got to go that long. I mean, over the holidays, right? I won't have any errands to run. Be able to go a little longer. Start a little sooner. I'll have more free time during the day. Like tomorrow, not so much, because I gotta be out of the house at 12:30, which is normally when I start streaming. But like, what's today? Wednesday? Like Thursday? I could start a little earlier and stream a little longer. In order to come out of an ice age, ice on the poles, I would hope each summer was warmer than the year before. Well, I mean, I don't, again, I'm not a biologist or a scientist in any way, Gargoyle, so I'm kind of with you, right? Like, if you look at just the cycle of weather and climate on the planet, right? We've come out of ice ages and it's been extremely hot. We've gone into ice ages, it's been extremely cold. And I don't think people realize, like, how long those cycles actually last. And I don't mean like scientists. I don't know what their position is on this, but like, if you just look at the scientific data of how long those things last, we're technically still coming out of an ice age, correct? I may be wrong about that, but that was like the last thing that I read about the topic. Like, in a very technical sense, we're still coming out of the last mini ice age. I think that's right. I don't know. But I think that's the last thing I read. That's the way I understood it. If I'm wrong, I'm more than happy to go, oh, nope, I was wrong about that. But, and again, this is all my opinion, guys. Don't take anything here as fact. This is just my opinion and the way that I understood things that I read. So, last year in Alberta, temperatures hit negative 60 Celsius. I don't think they hit negative 60 C, did they? Is that right? Negative 60 C? I mean, Sarge, you're up there somewhere, right? You're in Alberta, I think, right? Let's see. I never knew about the Men in Black before the movie. All I knew the people in black threatened us. So the whole Men in Black rabbit hole is kind of weird. Like, it's just kind of a weird rabbit hole to go down. They put it down as a training accident. I mean, I think there's a lot of stuff that probably, I don't know about that personally, of course I wasn't there, but I think there's probably a lot of stuff that just gets kind of swept under the rug, you know? Like, to what extent, what severity, I don't know. But I think it does happen. This definitely happened at some point in history, if nothing else. Plants evolved over 1,000 to 2,000 ppm, parts per million, by the way. So we're fine. Nothing like you can't wear a toga in Greece currently. So it's warmer in the BC era. It was warmer in the BC era. I mean, yeah. Again, like, I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a climatologist, but I do know that just based off of the records, the Earth has cooled and warmed for as long as we can trace it back to, anyway. If we can start getting a bit deeper here now. Yeah, I don't know. One of my favorite channels on YouTube for the last year or so or more has been the Y-Files. Just because I think AJ and his team do a really good job of presenting, you know, the air quote conspiracy theory, presenting all the data for it, and then presenting the facts that got debunked. You know, and there are certain things he can't debunk, but I think they do a really good job of research, showing what the current mainstream theory is, and then showing how that's not true. And again, some things he hasn't been able to debunk, but most things he has. Either way, it's a lot of fun just as a thought experiment, you know, what if kind of deal. To me, that's a lot of fun. But I mean, again, though, I'm not so deep into it that I take everything I read about any of that stuff as truth and conspiracy for hiding it and all that kind of stuff. I just enjoy the what ifs of the universe, you know. The what ifs of the universe. They're fun. They're fun to think about. They're fun to try to wrap your head around sometimes. Yeah, the Y-Files. Yep. That's it, Sarge. Yeah, their whole team is fantastic. AJ's got a great channel. We gotta be close to running out of fuel somewhere, right? Alright, that's full. Let's go run over here and check. Back up so we don't fall in again. Woo! We about fell in again anyway. I mean, look at the hole we're digging right here. We're still hitting the bottom of this, by the way. The big excavator, the one that you can before this one, right? Just a standard game big excavator, could never reach the bottom of that. Not even close, dude. That excavator is so big. %. We are smoking here. Oh, this thing's at 18. It was at 19% a while ago. Can I find it on YouTube? The Y-Files? Yes. Yeah, the Y-Files on YouTube. They also have the Y-Files backstage, which is some of like the raw content from some of the live streams they've done. They have a Y-Files podcast, which is stuff that they don't put on YouTube because it gets demonetized or whatever. It's called the Y-Files Operation Podcast. Really fantastic all the way. This thing's moved again. I feel like we're losing dirt right here. What do you guys think? Should I move this over? It looks like we're losing dirt to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, though. You think I should move it? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Love the Y-Files. Man, that channel exploded 2 years ago. Yeah, dude, when I started watching it, he had like 175,000 subscribers when I started watching it. So whenever that was. Dude. Yeah, AJ is great, Gargle. Absolutely. Like, the whole thing. Of course, so if you know, like, if you read about AJ's history, right? He lived out in LA. He was kind of in show business. When COVID hit, they were about to start a whole podcast thing, this live podcast deal, and then COVID hit, and they shut everything down. Their office space that they had just rented, they weren't able to open it, so they started doing the YouTube channel. And that's how the Y-Files was born. And it's pretty crazy, dude. It just exploded. That's what makes us individuals, or else we'd all be sheep in a herd. I definitely don't want to be a part of that herd. No, not at all. And you know, I think most people are just happy, just living their life, you know, not concerned with what ifs and that kind of stuff. And I think some people get overly concerned with it as well. So, you know, the Matrix was one of the most brilliant movies ever made, because it really does put into perspective the amount of people that just want to live their life the way it is and be left alone to do so, right? I think most people are the average everyday people in the Matrix, just walking around, going to work, doing their thing. They don't care about the rest of it. They don't want to know about the rest of it. Fine, don't believe me about game quakes. What you mean? I didn't see any other comment, Bob. The last one I saw was "Hey Gigi," that was it. Did I miss it somewhere? No, you've got a big diamond, pink diamond thing next to your name. I don't see it anywhere. Did I miss something about game quakes, Bob? Am I missing something here? All right, let's run a few more yards of dirt. I may have to move. I think I can probably move back quite a bit, though. I think I'm just gonna turn, and we're gonna dig that centerpiece out right there. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about too. I think there's a lot of, and again, I don't think it's purposely. I don't think they consider themselves following the herd. I just don't think they care. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to demean other people's thought process and what they're doing. I just think a lot of people don't care. I think a lot of people are just doing their thing. You know? There we go. That's the one I wanted. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get out of here without falling, guys. This is going to be... This is going to be touch and go here for a second. Ooh. Yikes. Okay. All right. We're good. We're out. We're out. Yikes. That was close. On my bed rest till doctor gets the full report, so apologies. And I have Twitch open at the same time. Oh no, all good, buddy. All good, man. You know how it is. Yeah, I hope the chat on the bottom is big enough that people on the different platforms can read it, somewhat anyway. That's the intent behind it. Since I can't do like shared actual chat anymore, I figured putting it on the bottom of the screen there was still out of the way. You still get the whole game, but you still get a little chat too if you want to read it. Man, I can't believe we made it out of there. I'm gonna be honest. That was close. All right, let's see if we can reach this without dumping the bucket. Oh, that's not gonna work, is it? No, we're too far back. All right, let's do this. Let's go there. That might work, but I don't know. I don't know how much this is actually, but we're gonna have to move, guys. We're gonna have to actually move at some point here. Yeah, because that right there, we're dumping dirt out, so that might work for a minute or two. We can probably get a couple of buckets in here. There we go. Yeah, we can probably get a couple of buckets in, but it's not going to be Not gonna be anything crazy, that's for sure. Like that one right there is pretty much right under our track. Dude, we're just barely dumping in there now. Going upside down. I mean, that right there pretty much took our track out. Like, we were right on the edge of where we can be here, I think. Let's go and get the bottom. I'm gonna change my camera angle. I guess I can't on this one. This is the fixed camera angle, I guess. Go. Dude, this claim is so deep. We're gonna have to have like 7 Frankensteins over here, I feel like. That right there might actually be about it, guys. We're gonna be cutting into our tracks here pretty quick. We're gonna have to move. Hey, well, let's just bring it in right here. We'll go around and try to clear the rest of that off right there. We've done a pretty good job on this side. Like, look how much we've cleared out over here. That's pretty good. This ran all the way up there to meet that, so I think we've done pretty decent. Let's back it up and go to the other side maybe. Try to clean that out over there. That's the black bar I was talking about? Yeah, but you said it while it was on the start screen, Bob. That's not on the start screen. That's just on the gameplay. And what do you mean it's kind of big? It's like... not even... it's like a 32nd of the screen. Like it's like a 1 in 30 seconds. It's so tiny. Like it's such a small portion of the screen. You said it was big, right? Yeah, that's like the smallest amount I could make it that you can still read chat. Someone said it could go down to 30 meters deep. I believe that, actually. All right, I want to see if I can reach this from here. That way we can at least clean up some of this. Getting our... now where we're going to be... yeah, let's go... whoops. Dang it, did it again. That one. Let's go like this. That'll put me... ooh, we almost made it. We almost did it there. Alright, does this reach? No, this is not even close. That's still not close. That's just... I mean, that's... that's closer, I guess. Well, now I can reach this at least. And get to the full edge of the claim, which is what I was trying to get to before. We might just be moving after this one. I don't like that either. I'm trying to find a good camera angle here. I just realized we're definitely not going to run anything out of fuel. If I can reach. No, I'm just at the edge of everything here. Like this, maybe. Yeah, we can kind of claw some of this back. That's good, I guess. That's at 6% fullness. All right, let's finish cleaning this up then. At least we can stay in one spot for a minute, I guess. That's as close as I can get to my excavator right there. That's it. What you need is a wheel loader. I mean, a wheel loader would be probably good, yeah, but I'm gonna keep going with the excavator. Let's dig out some of this. We started on from the other side. It was just difficult from the other side because we were trying to scratch down the hillside instead of against the hillside, so this way we can actually grab it in the right way, somewhat. Yeah, Ethan's not wrong. A wheel loader would probably be better for this. 30 meters deep, though, is crazy. You can't read it on your phone, so appreciate you reading them out. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I mean, that was the idea, is I wanted it big enough that if you were on mobile, you could read it, but it wouldn't interfere with the stream. And that's what I'm saying, like, it's so small that on the phone you can't even read it. So, like, I didn't think it was intrusive at all. Like me looking at it, I don't even look at it all the time, but I don't even notice it. Like, if nobody's typing anything, I still don't even notice it. I guess it depends on what your background is. Like, I run dark mode and my windows are not full window anyway. So, like, you know how, like, on YouTube, when you've got it to a certain size or whatever, it's a black bar on the sides or a black bar on the top and bottom anyway, like just around a 1920 1080. Like, that's the way mine are set, so like I don't notice it anyway because it just blends in with that bottom piece. So I just don't want it to be intrusive, but I want people to be able to read it, I guess. Like, it's hard to get everything balanced in a way that it works for the stream in multiple different ways, you know? Good thing this game doesn't work on actual physics. No kidding. Yeah, I'd have fallen right off of there with this excavator. No doubt. But yeah, Gargle, I'm with you. I actually wanted to make it bigger, but I thought it'll be too intrusive if I go any bigger. So that's where we landed. That it'll start misshaping the gameplay, because all I did was squish the bottom up on the actual gameplay. So it's not cutting anything off of the gameplay. It's making it bubbled out a little bit. But I don't want to misshape the actual game window any more than it already is either. Not a big nuisance. Yeah, I mean, again, everybody's gonna have their thoughts about it, but I want to have the chat up there so that people on back and forth, you know, different places can see it. But if you can't really read it on a mobile, you know, maybe on your phone, what's the point? Because I know a lot of people watch on mobile, so. And it's not on vertical chat anyway, or the vertical stream. Yeah, call me crazy, but I don't think this thing's running out of fuel anytime soon. 18% on that. It was at 19 earlier when I said, yeah, we'll wait till that runs out of fuel. Like, since then, this one has gone down from 29 to 22. And I don't think we're any closer to a full plant either, guys. Like, we're probably at 30% maybe. I haven't looked, but I'm going to guess and say 30%. Probably about where we're at. Christopher, how's it going? Been over a year since I last watched one of your streams. Well, I appreciate you coming back. Even if it's just for today, even if it's just for a minute, I appreciate you jumping back in. Farm Sim 23 had an update today. 4 new pieces of equipment, New Holland, John Deere, Lely, and Pottinger. Nice, that's for the mobile, right? I'm using my phone sometimes on full screen. It really doesn't help because of the small home line under the screen, but overall looks good. Yeah, I mean, again, I'd like to make it a little bigger, but I feel like even where it's at now, it still cuts some words off of like really long chat messages. So if I made it bigger, it would cut even more off anyway. What game? This is Gold Mining Simulator. It used to be Gold Rush the game. Some new devs took over at Code Horizon, and they let the licensing go for Gold Rush, so they retitled the game and have put new stuff in here. There's new game stuff in here now, which is cool. And they're working on Gold Mining Sim 2 with multiplayer, which everybody wanted out of Gold Rush. So a lot of good stuff happening, for sure. Just trying to catch the dirt I knew I was about to drop. It didn't work. Let's go see how full the plant is after this one. Yeah, this thing must have a massive fuel tank, guys. I've gotten out of it several times, and it's barely moved on fuel. Wow, we are almost at 50%. I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming at all. All right, I'm gonna turn this off right here. I gotta do my farm sim stream starting in about 30 or 45 minutes, so we're just gonna turn that off right there. Go admire this massive hole we've dug, which you can't see it, but you can see how deep that is. Like on top, it's pretty much the same level. But look how much deeper that is than where we're standing right now. And that probably doesn't do it justice. We probably have to get down there for you to really see how deep that is. That's crazy. Crazy stuff. Yeah, we're likely going to have to move everything around next time, though. I think we're losing half of this dirt, I won't be honest. It's staying fairly full, though. Let's, turn the belt off for a minute, go into drive mode. Just spin this guy back around. Back it up a little bit. That's hitting right in there. Been UK, so I gotta go to bed. Good luck with the channel. Appreciate you, Christopher. Much appreciated. Appreciate you stopping back in, like I said, even if it's for just a day, just for a minute. Get a good amount of subs now. Congratulations. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Dude, this clean out should be monstrous. Especially when we're on easy mode, too. Alright, let's go ahead and cut this one off. Then we'll kill Conveyor. We'll kill the engine. There we go. I like how that's remote controlled. Like, having a bunch of these leading to this is probably going to be the better option. Because we can just... Well, I don't know if we can have more than one of those, though. Because it's controlled by the... this thing. This little guy. I don't know if we can have more than one. Alright, when this gets in the plant... Oh, I can't... I forgot I can't go through here for some reason. Okay, when that gets in the plant, we'll turn that off. Alright. We'll let that finish washing down here. Let's just G to turn the belt off. Oh, it's in driving mode. Let's switch it back to here. G. There we go. Okay. And there's none in the plant right now. It's all washed completely through. It looks like 45%. We went from 2% to 45% in 2 hours. Roughly. That is a lot, dude. There's going to be so much material in this. Hopefully it's a good clean out. I don't know, because we didn't drill anything. We just started digging. So maybe we get a good clean out of it. I don't know. I mean, we dug up some pretty big ground, though. Guys, think about this. I want you to... Wrong one. I want you to look at the size of this claim. And then look at the size of Old Arnold. Old Arnold's like this big. Like the whole thing. Right? If we just take this. Right? It's like just the center portion of the screen right here. Right? And that's the whole claim. Just where you're digging is here, though. Right? There's the gate. This is the shed. This is the wash plant area. Yeah, so this right here is where the ground is. So this is the only ground you're digging, right here. All right, now we take this, right? Keep this in mind. It's kind of the size of this. And we go up here. We just center right here. It's like this. That's it. That's the size of Old Arnold right there. Oh, basically 1.5 squares. I didn't think about that. Yeah, okay, so we can do that by squares. That's true. Okay, so let's go. Let me find it again. So if we just move this line from this square up to here, that's 1 square, and then like 1/4 of another. That's this plus this. Right, like this square right here, this whole square, plus this part right here of this one. That's Old Arnold's claim. Now, you look at where our plant is sitting, where that's sitting, and how much dirt we've actually dug out. Dude, we've probably dug like 1/16 of Old Arnold's dirt out of this already. Think about that. That's huge. That's huge. Like, this thing right here moves so much dirt, it's crazy. Crazy stuff. Yeah, anyway. So, tomorrow, back to more digging. I'm not real sure what time I'll be live tomorrow, just because the schedule's a little off tomorrow, but Thursday, we'll definitely try to get a good long one in here and finish this up, so that we can get a clean out on Thursday. I'd really much like to do a 100% clean out on this thing. So, yeah, appreciate you. I'll be back in just a few minutes on the FarmerDeuce channel, playing some farm sim, and as well back on Twitch. 30-45 minutes. Let me get everything set up, changed over, take a break, go for a short walk, and then we'll be back at it. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thanks so much, as always, and I will catch you in the next one. Have a great morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are. Like, subscribe, comment, join, whatever you want to do on YouTube. Appreciate you. See you in a bit, folks.